Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT Stand and Deliver, the biggest show for the quote-unquote developmental brand, because this just might be the best show you'll see. My name is JC Pentagon and we have a stacked card for you tonight. The main event sees Cedric Alexander put his title and job on the line against Alexander Bishop, Femi, and Trick Williams. Stephanie Vaquer puts the NXT Women's title on the line against Zaria. Ethan Page issues a Heritage title open challenge against his will. Tatum Paxley defends the Women's North American title against the inaugural Women's Breakout Tournament winner Selena Adams. Chris Velvet puts the Men's North American title up for grabs in a respectful but bouncy match against Javon Evans. Chase U's fate is in the hands of Andre Chase and Thea Hail when they challenge Gavin Ashton and Azrael for the tag titles. And if United wins, the members are gone from the group and Chase can only reopen the university when United says so. And our opener is a heater. No holds barred, Giulia versus Lyra Valkyria. This is going to be a barn burner, as some call them. Out comes the beautiful madness, and this all started when she debuted at NXT No Mercy all those months back. She made a statement her very first night on NXT by taking out Lyra, who may have just been next in line for the title. A new side came out that we didn't expect. They had a War Games match where they each put together their own teams. Giulia's team got the win, and yet they still can't get away from each other, and Giulia can't get to the NXT Women's title with Lyra Valkyria in her way. As long as Lyra is here, Giulia will not come anywhere close. She almost did in the Iron Survivor at Deadline, but Lyra purposefully tapped out in order for Stephanie to win. All she had to do was hold on for 2 more seconds, but that would mean Giulia was tied, so the real hatred of Bird Lady came out. She had no idea what she was capable of with these emotions and motives, but she's using them to the best of her abilities, and she wanted this one final match. She wanted no holds barred. Let's spread our wings to start Stand and Deliver. They might kill each other, and we're already doing a hockey fight in the middle of the ring. We are getting this underway just like the way Bishop and Santana started their no holds barred match on NXT. And Jesus Lord, Giulia is going to be striking the hell out of Lyra. But if there's anybody that can go toe-to-toe, it's going to be the Bird. And now look at these two again. And the second time, go for a hockey fight. Went for the shot again, but no. Here we go, back and forth. Now this is going to get good. This is going to be real nice. And now look at the combinations from Lyra. Valkyria, oh my god, I'm messing up the timing on these kicks because god damn it, they're everywhere. And for a third damn time, we are going, oh my god, for another Jesus headbutt from Giulia. And now god just got her crunched up here. Jeez, look at the strong style. And now here we go. I don't know if that correlates to strong style, but you know what I'm saying. She's been showing it all night. And I was getting the steel steps, but Lyra is going to throw them at Giulia. Not able to take her down somehow, but now able to dive at her. And oh my god! Onto the damn, the original step. Oh my god. Bouncing her neck off it. And now grabbing a table, not branded by Slim Jim, damn it. But now, no god. Went for something there, but Giulia is still able to take her out. No god. Set up perfectly on the apron. Giulia puts Lyra through the table. Now, is that a door? Why do you have a door? What the hell is wrong with you? Giulia's been a little crazy recently. I mean, ever since she debuted, really. And now she's showing it. And what? Huh? Is that somebody's limb? It's a mannequin's limb, but still, what the hell are we doing? She's got somebody's arm, and she's swinging away. Oh my god. Seems like something you find on the damn dark web. Shout out to LFG. I don't know. What? She's grabbing a fan. What the hell? She just threw a fan over the damn railing, and now she's going to use her as a weapon. What the hell is happening? Just toss the fan onto Lyra. Let's get that fan out of here and get them situated and like, you know, get them paid for, I guess. And oh god, Lyra, she's in a barbed wire bat. I'm just glossing over the fact that that's a barbed wire bat, and Lyra's able to take it from her. Just threw it at her. We're bruised, we're battered, and Lyra's grabbing light tubes, trying to hit it over the head of her, but no, gonna send it into the ring. No, god, went for something there, but a German from Lyra Valkyria. And now up on the apron. Not apron. I keep saying apron when it comes to this. Up on the barricade. Now on the apron. But no, Giulia able to take and finish Edge. Jesus with that strong strike. And now up on the top rope. Beautiful Madness trying to go for something else. Oh my god, spinning back kick from Lyra. Falls into the cover. Leg tubing out of the ring. And Giulia is able to kick out. And Lyra's going to go find that shit. She wants to use it. Brings it into the ring. But Giulia is back up to her feet. And now takes her down. Gets the light tube out of her hand. And now got her in. Stomping her onto the door. Oh my god. And now Giulia's going to bring the steps back in. But Lyra's going to go out there with her. And now we got steps, light tubes, doors in the ring. Oh my god, getting dangerously close. Gonna clipped it right there. Are you kidding me? Went for a kick though, but Giulia able to send her off. Big shot. Here we go into the corner. I don't like how this is looking. Giulia's gonna get her up. A patented move from Giulia. Butterfly superplex onto the damn steel steps, crunching her body into the cover. Lyra might be dead. No. Giulia not able to put her away. Well, went for a light tube shot, but she able to dodge at least a little bit. And now Lyra's got it and breaks it over the head. And oh my god, onto the damn steps as well. And now, no, Lyra gonna give Giulia a taste of her own medicine. Superplex. I don't know who got the worst of that. Oh my god, but Lyra's up and spiking her on her head. Spiking her out. Fisherman Buster. No. God, Lyra still needs a little bit more. These two are trying to murder each other. It just will not end, but it might now. Northern Lights bomb busted open Valkyria. No! Lyra able to kick out. What the hell? All the leverage was on her. Oh my god, the steps right to the head. Now got the door, setting it up. Oh my god, sends her into it. It's only a matter of time. No way, Lyra able to dodge. And now, wait a minute. Lyra's got Giulia. Sends her through the door, lawn darting her. And now up on the top with a leg drop. She used to finish people off in NXT UK with this. But Giulia kicks out. These two are trying to murder each other. How many times do I have to make it clear? Lyra going up to the top rope with her. No, God. No way. She's not thinking what I think she's thinking. Lyra got her up. Nightwing. Nightwing from the very top. No. Giulia kicks out. Oh my god. This has been a long time brewing for these two to fight. And now we're getting every bit of it right now. And Giulia got her arm trapped. Oh my goodness. Ring around the Rosie. Into that bomb. Cover. No, stacked her up, but Lyra kicks out. And now straight into the Kamigoye. And now, no, not again. She's already busted open. Lyra's bruised everywhere on her face. And for a third time, another Kamigoye, 3 in a row, and Lyra kicks out, barely, that must be on instinct, but now setting her up for the Arrivederci knee. But then I will see you next time. Giulia is able to finally put away Lyra Valkyria. What a match. She is bruised everywhere. Lyra was busted open and had a very bruised face by the end with all those knee strikes, but Giulia finally able to put Lyra in her past. Thank you for everything, but oh my god, what a shit show. Class is in session, motherfuckers. Mr. Chase, you know what I want. I will give you my spot. I'm not dead yet. Congratulations. I got him. War game. I think it should be Azrael. Trying to be a prize pupil. Sold out. I made a call.
can't beat them, join them.
Never saw it coming. Damn it, you guys won, but to close down, we'll put the university on the line. If we lose, I'm gone from Chase U, and Chase can't reopen the university until you guys say he can. It's all up to these two, and we really don't know how legal it even is. Andre Chase teams with Thea Hail tonight. Thea Hail challenges for a men's championship. It wouldn't be the first time a woman has won men's tag titles in this series, so it's not entirely impossible. Thea put her position in Chase U and the entire university on the line tonight just so Mr. Chase wouldn't close down the university. If it closes, they're going down swinging when they take on United. Gavin Ashton and Azrael have been in Chase U since the very beginning almost. All of a sudden, Gavin Ashton became really smart and calculated and thought out an entire plan to abandon the university for months in advance. Eventually, Azrael came on board, Alexander Bishop's on board. These two didn't really care to face Chase U again because they beat Andre in like 30 seconds at deadline for the titles. But with the thought of basically owning the university came to fruition, they instantly accepted. Put the NXT tag titles to the sky. This is a little emotional, not as emotional as the last one, but hold on a minute, this could be quicker than the last one. No, you would think last one would be more emotional because, you know, the history with Chase and Gavin and Azrael and everything, but now the university's on the goddamn line, and Thea Hail's in a match that she technically shouldn't be able to do, but goddamn it, we do what we want. And Gavin sending him into the ref, are you kidding me? And he's trying to go to the outside, oh god, able to hit a DDT almost, or kind of did hit his own partner, went for a 450, but no, backstabber. Hey, Chase has already lasted longer than last time. So that's a good start. And oh my god, Azrael with the huge combinations, and now just not letting up. This man, Azrael went through a crazy arc. He didn't want to be in Chase U at first. He never wanted to be a part of it, and then all of a sudden he was accepting it and being the man to step up and represent the university and make sure they didn't die down. But as soon as Gavin made the damn plan, oh my god, but Thea's breaking things up. Thea's breaking things up. Oh god, Gavin went to hit her, slap from Thea. Oh my god, and Chase able to take advantage. And no, god, tag her in. I think she wants it. You might as well tag her in, but no, Gavin with a huge kick to the back. And Chase, Thea wants to tag, but I don't think Chase is going to let it happen. Oh my god. But like I was saying, well, hold on a second. Huge shot there. But like I was saying, Gavin Ashton had the plan. Azrael took a little bit. Him and Bishop were yelling at Azrael to pull the damn trigger, and he finally did it. And I guess it was something that had been hidden from him a while back. He is now thriving better than ever, and now got Chase set up, sending him a message, if you will, into the cover, trying to put him away. No. Chase able to kick out. I mean, yeah, he's doing better than last time, but how much better can it be? Thea just slapped Azrael. Azrael went for him. Thea able to get him, and now no way. Chase up to his feet. Roll up here. Chase trying to win the tag titles. Oh, become a two-time, but no. Chase, just tag her in, bro. She wants to. I know it's like unethical, maybe, or like you don't want to do it, but like you gotta tag her in. You gotta. She's letting it. Hold on a minute. It spells the goddamn university that might not be it after tonight. Oh my god, Azrael gets up and now tagging in Gavin. Oh no. Thea, you need to get in this match, but a bone saw from Gavin into the cover. No, god damn it. No, Chase able to get out of it, thank god. And now, God, I wouldn't want to go out like this. I would not want it to go out like this. Thea had a cheap shot, but how much cheap can it really be? Oh, but Gavin able to fight back into a tornado DDT, and now tag her in. Are you kidding me? Chase, you got to do it at some point, or else they're just going to pick you apart. And a Falcon Arrow from Gavin. Oh, no. And oh, my, no. Chase catches him off the top into a power bomb. You got to do, oh, just tag her, bro. Just run. But no, Gavin able to still take advantage. Now, he's thinking about it. But what is Gavin doing? Gavin's grabbing a steel chair while Chase is maybe thinking about tagging in Thea. And now the ref's distracted. He can't even tag her in anyway. They wouldn't count it. What? John Osborne! Oh my god! Red dot special to the head of Thea Hail. The ref's taking out the damn chair. And now Chase can't even think about tagging in Thea Hail. Are you kidding me? It was almost like he was going to, but the ref never saw a thing. And now tagging into Azrael. John Osborne's now at ringside and put a shirt on for some damn reason. And Chase is fighting for himself, fighting by himself. A little deja vu from Deadline. But oh my goodness, that same clothesline that took him down first time. In the same turn from Sold Out. And now that German suplex, no, sending in Gavin. And now going for the boiling point. A cartwheel Pele into the cover. Nobody to save him, but Chase is going to save himself. Come on now. Come on, Mr. Chase. Do it for the University. Flatliner. A Flatliner into the cover. Will this be it? Azrael was late, but Gavin kicks out. Oh my god, Chase could have done it by himself, but oh my god, back shot from Gavin Ashton. Don't question it. And now, here we go, tagging in Azrael. Oh no. Oh god. Setting it up the same way they won. The super kick into the pile driver. Azrael into the cover. Thea's back! Thea's back! She's back up for the Red Dot Special! You better tag her in! That is a grown-ass woman ready to fight her own battles! Yes, Chase! Finally tagged in Thea! John Osborne can't believe it on the outside. He thought she took her out for good! But no! God, Thea able to fire back. Chase now up in the apron just watching this happen. And look at Thea go onto an exploder suplex! Oh my god, with a cheap shot, are you kidding me? Azrael up to his feet. John's trying to get involved as well against Thea is crazy, but look at this, Thea able to fight off. Look at her go. Taking her down. Now Azrael needs to tag. Azrael needs to tag out to Gavin Ashton badly, but no. God, that might not work for him. Azrael's down on the outside. A Kimura lock. Locked in. Thea's got Gavin. Gavin could tap out right here. We could have new tag team champions, and one of them would be Thea Hail. That would be a wild turn, but to save the goddamn university, keep wrenching, Thea. You've been taught this for years. This might be your moment, but no. Gavin able to get out of it somehow. Went for a tornado kick, but oh my god. Super kick from Thea. Float over into that neck breaker. Oh my god. Big splash off the top. Thea, can she do it? No, Azrael breaks it up. Azrael had to. That would have been it. But now she takes off Azrael. But no, Gavin rolling her up. Are you kidding me? Stacked up. No. Thea able to get out. Caught her there. Look at Thea go. And now here we go. Wait. Gonna do her own. You better give me a C. You better give me an H. A. S-E-U. What is that goddamn spell? The university is in full force right now. No, wait, Gavin, roll up. No. God, they're able to get out of it. But here we go. Back up to her feet. Another exploder suplex. The power. But what is Azrael doing? Azrael's got off the apron and now taking out Andre Chase with a ripcord lariat. And John, what are you doing now? John, you don't need to do this now. What is going on? We don't even need. There's the numbers are out. Whoa. Ashton Anchor from Evolve, from Chase U, a Maxwell missile. The Evolve participants, the Evolve roster members of Chase U are evening the odds against John Osborne. Oh my god, but speaking of Evolve, there's more United members. That is Damian Payne with a Painmaker to set, and now Coulter and Kari taking out Ashton Anchor. United just has more numbers. There's nobody else left in Chase U. There's nobody else. They're just too strong. Oh my god, United, they stand into the cover, tagging in Azrael. No. Chase was too damn late. And he just watched his university's fate go into the hands of his prize pupils. Gavin Ashton and Azrael have retained the NXT Tag Team Championships, meaning Andre Chase cannot reopen the university until somebody in United lets him do so. Thea's out, Seth's out, Akers out. Chase U is basically no more. It still technically exists, but it can never have those guys, and Chase is stuck. Oh god. He just has to witness this. He just has to watch. And what is Gavin Ashton planning? What can he do? What can Andre Chase really do at this point? Where is he going? Mike Roman, better get out of the way. What is Gavin grabbing? I'm so concerned, man. Azrael just staring a hole into his former professor. What does Gavin have at this point? Oh, God, Azrael, not now. Just rip this damn shirt off. What are we doing? We're just publicly humiliating the goddamn creator of Chase U. And now Gavin's grabbing him. No, God, what is happening? Jesus. Wrenching his arm. And now Oh my god, he added an armband. He grabbed an armband from wherever that was, and now Andre Chase is forced. What can he do? They'll never give him his damn university back if he rebels. Now Azrael takes him out, just adding insult to injury. They have full control over Chase U, meaning they have full control really over Andre Chase. And now, this is despicable. Chase U lives as long as United, I mean, it doesn't as long as United says so, but it also can if United does, and now they're just gonna take Andre with him. This is, I can't even. Get ready to get bouncy. Javon Evans is here at his first Stand and Deliver event, and ever since debuting after last year's show, he's been this close to the North American title with Jimmy Uso and Santana when they had it. Was runner-up in the sudden death final of the Iron Survivor match. He's been so close, but after basically helping his opponent win the belt, he was owed something and decided to use his favor as a title shot at Chris Velvet, who won it back at Sold Out, won the third ever breakout tournament, and was screwed out of his spot. So because of the Young OG's help, he was able to cash it in after Jimmy Uso won the title. And it took months, but he eventually was able to give Javon a thank you for allowing him to win the title. So this match is respectful, this match is honorable, this match is bouncy, and it just might steal the show. Put the North American title in the air. We've seen Giulia and Lyra kill each other with weapons. We've seen Chase U and United in their captivating, compelling story. But now, this is just gonna be fun. Chris Velvet and Javon Evans, two very similar, I guess you could say, at least styles, maybe in the ring. Velvet does have some more technical prowess, but don't sleep on Javon Evans, as he's looking to take control of this chain wrestling, but Velvet able to get out of it. A decently long chain there for the North American title, dropping him on his knee, but no, God, no. Javon Evans able to fight off. Jeez, this is going to be a long day of commentating. And now No Cobb went for a shot there in the corner, but no, Velvet turns it into a cutter style. And now Velvet up to the top with an inverted Phoenix. Are you kidding me? The Midnight Phoenix showing it now into the ref. That's not very Chris Velvet of him, but no. God, able to miss out of that, and now, like I said, taking advantage of a ref bump. It's not really Chris Velvet's game right now, but a Blue Thunder Bomb might get him the win. Actually, no, that never does for anybody. But oh my God, Javon able to take him out, able to take him into the corner and with a big shot. Now got him up on the top rope. What are we planning here? Young OG from the very top. Avalanche Spanish Fly, and now Velvet going out to the outside, but Javon is going to join you. That is a bouncy man. We've talked about this. And now here we go, Noe Velvet up from the floor. God, ooh, wait a minute, floating over into a power bomb. Shades of Dragon Lee. And now Velvet up on the top rope. Javon able to break the count. And now here we go. Velvet able to break him off. No, God. Oh, jeez. Turns it into a cover stacked up. But no, Javon able to kick out. Now Velvet up to the top rope. Big splash. 5-star in it. But no way, Javon takes him down. No way, Velvet playing a little bit of possum. No, Javon gets up. Hold on a minute. Sliding knee. No, wait a minute. God, back and forth. Crunching up here into the cover stacked up. No. Velvet able to get out of it. Super kick from Javon Evans. And a whoa, try to get in the corner. But no, huge flying knee. No, missed it there. Cutter from Javon out of nowhere. No. Velvet able to kick out. And now these two are just going to trade blows in the middle of the ring. Jesus, Lord, how can it get any better? These two just doing it for the love of the game. A hockey fight. Jesus, for the North American Championship. Both going for that. Whoa, Javon using his goddamn speed and quickness. Cutter from the top into the cover to become North American champion. Oh my God, they both went for that bouncy kick, but no. Javon able to do his wacky springboard that he usually does. But now Velvet got him set up right above the ear there. And now setting him up for Skyrus, the nod to Speedball Mike Bailey. Jesus, a cutter. And now Javon knows he's not going to pin him off of that. It's not going to work. So he's going to take him out to the outside. What are we thinking, Javon? What are we thinking, young OG? And now, no, wait a minute, Javon. Oh, God, Velvet tried to take advantage. He knows what's coming. But Javon not looking to get up on the table with him. Oh, Javon, what are we doing? What are we doing? Velvet's getting up to his feet, up on this table. Javon, what are you thinking? A cutter from the goddamn ropes into the announce table. Are you kidding me? That is bouncy, I guess. I don't fucking know. But now, Javon, get him in the ring. You can pin him right now. Flying him for that clothesline. Look at Javon going. Now going for that tornado splash. No, he would have moved. How is Velvet moving? Oh my God. Got him up into a Styles Clash. Got him stacked up. No, Javon kicks out. Even Velvet can't believe it. I can't believe the Velvet's moving after what we just saw. But now, setting him up for the Palace in the sky. Going to drop him. No, Javon. Here we go. Kip up. No, Velvet moved. Oh, Jesus. Able to take him down. And now here we go. Stacking him up. No, Javon. Able to flip it into a German suplex. Now, got him up. Ripcord. No, wait. Velvet flying over. Into a power bomb. Here we go. Stacking him up. Huge knee to the face. But Javon able to fly back, caught into a Spanish fly from Chris Velvet, and now going for a Uranagi, a Spanish fly from Javon. Those two are putting on a classic right now. It just keeps outdoing each other. That sequence was insane, and now Velvet looking to use these strikes to his advantage, but no way, Javon able to catch him. Here we go, going for that kick again. Velvet moves again, and he hit the ref. Oh God. And now Javon knows what's happening here. Velvet, what are you doing? Velvet, wait on a chair. I don't. This isn't really like what you do to win matches. I know the ref's down, but he threw it on the ground. I think he's deciding against it, but I don't think, or maybe he's testing Javon. I don't know what's going on here. I'm kind of very confused on why they would even think about doing this, but Javon able to take it out. Javon doesn't want to win like that. And now going up to the top. What? A chair just hit Javon Evans as he was going up to the top. And I don't think Chris Velvet realizes. I don't think Chris Velvet realizes what just happened. I don't think he wanted to win this way, but he might just do it as Palace in the sky connects on Javon. Ref saw none of it because he was taken out. And Chris Velvet retains the North American Championship. Why? I mean, I saw why, but how did we get here? I don't know why he brought the chair in the first time, but I guess he decided against it. Javon tried to throw it out, and then somebody threw a damn chair at the young OG. And I don't really, what? Chris Velvet retains, though. Midnight Phoenix is getting a big win to stand and deliver his first event of this kind, but what just happened? And now I think Velvet's starting to put the pieces together, at least, that I don't think he won very clean. And yeah, he spotted the guy. He's looking at somebody. Who threw the damn chair at the young OG? What happened here? Oh, Jesus. What? Is that Lucky? No, is that Saquon Sugars? Why is he here? Oh, no. Oh, my. Dion Lennox, Osiris Griffin, Cutler James, Jackson Drake. Why are you in this? What the hell is happening? Dark State has arrived. These four men have rushed the ring and they're taking out the North American champion and they're taking out Javon Evans. Oh my God, why is Jackson Drake part of this? What is going on? These four new men. We saw Jackson Drake say some F this place type BS and now they're just beating and tearing apart the two participants in that North American title match. Double power bombs of each. Saquon Sugars has directed this operation through the chair at one of his old rivals, Jay Malachi. And now these four come in under Saquon's orders to take out both of them. I mean, Jackson Drake's obviously had some problems with Chris Velvet in the breakout tournament, lost to Javon in an Iron Survivor qualifier, but why is he part of this? Dark State has arrived. Those three new men to the scene here. And obviously Saquon being one of them. There's a seismic shift in NXT now, and it's by the hands of Dark State. Great win, boys. We're halfway there to owning this entire brand. Now, I know I don't ask you guys for anything. This isn't what United is. But, John, I need to ask you a favor. What is it? Santana is claimed to not be here in the building tonight. I don't know about you, but I don't buy it. If you could kindly make sure that's true by any means so he can't interfere in my title match later, I will make sure once I'm champion, I'll pull some strings to get you repaid. Better be good at keeping your promises. I'm on it. This is history in the making, a history-making moment for a historic woman. The first ever women's breakout tournament winner, Selena Adams, is out here to use her title match at Stand and Deliver. The first time that's ever happened. Usually they get it the next possible NXT, but because of the timing, Selena has chosen now. After a grueling finals with Liliana, her intention is clear. Become the second ever Women's North American Champion, but she has to take down Tatum Paxley. The first ever was crowned in a ladder match that she was barely even supposed to be in, competed in War Games alongside Lyra Valkyria, has defended the title against Nikki Cross and Lola Vice so far. Now, this might be the biggest test just because the unknown factor of Selena. Selena's only faced fellow breakouts, so it's also her biggest test. We have big implications. Put the Women's North American title to the sky. Let's hope this North American Championship match doesn't end as controversial as the last one. Hopefully there's no women's version of Dark State, because that would not be very good. And then, got Selena off the chain wrestling, trying to stack up a roll-up pin there on Tatum Paxley, trying to steal the North American Championship that early. But here we go, Tatum able to reverse it, but now Selena taking her down for herself, a backslide, hold on, stacked up, no. Tatum able to kick out, those two were cooking at the beginning, and now a little X-Plex action from Selena Adams, and oh god, big shot there, and now setting her up, oh my goodness, with double knees in the corner. Big drop kick takes her down in the corner, again, seated style, but now going for a 450, but Tatum able to move, floating around into a double underhook suplex. And now she's dropping her elbow. Unique offense from the very unique Tatum Paxley, doing it again. What is that? What are you supposed to call that? I don't know. But now Tatum just stretching Selena out here, dropping her down. And now look at the power, former pro power lifter from Tatum, and now just using it to her advantage. The power game from the I don't know what to call. I don't even know how to describe her. She's maybe a little crazy, but now showing that that wrestling skill, I guess, kind of just cooking a little bit. But now here we go, Selena able to take advantage, slowing it down at least a little bit. Now got her caught up in the ropes almost, but Jesus, onto the apron, taking her down with a knee strike, and now Selena looking to fly off the top rope into a Hurricane Rana, and now Selena up on the apron. Oh my God, into a coffin drop. Selena Adams is showing out right now. Buckshot lariat up on the top. We go. Oh my God, shooting star press. Stunner from Selena Adams into the cover. Hold on a minute. Selena with a flurry of offense, but Tatum Paxley able to kick out. Not able to do it just yet, but oh my. Selena Adams, again, the unknown factor, like I mentioned. Tatum Paxley doesn't really know what to expect, but you can watch enough breakout tournament film to get a gauge on it. But into a Faith Breaker Styles clash, into a cover here. No, Tatum, it may have gotten her face broken, as long as Faith broken, because she might have gotten busted open there, I'm not sure, but a spear from Selena, but Tatum's up to her feet. Selena's able to dodge that attack though. Oh, went for a clothesline, but no, Tatum able to take her down, or able to dodge at least a little bit, and now cranking somebody's law right now, Murphy's Law if you will, and now going for a 450 of her own. Tatum Paxley into the cover to retain for a third time, but Selena Adams able to kick out, gonna need that psycho trap, I guess, and now here we go. No! Rolling through for another stunner out of nowhere this time. No, God, we could have had the first ever breakout tournament winner for the women become the first ever call woman to win a championship in this series. But God, Tatum taking her down, and now just giving her the old Emma offense. Oh God, a senton off the top, big shot there, huge shot, takes her down again. Oh my, it was senton. Well, went for an Enziguri though, but able to catch her into a half and half suplex. The women are kind of crazy. And now here we go, setting her up for that tequila sunrise, but a Selena sunset as we got this one-legged Boston Crab kind of, we got the arm trapped. Here we go, this could do it for the Women's North American Championship. Tatum can't crawl, Selena's got it wrenched, but no, Tatum somehow able to break the leverage at least a little bit, and got her set up, psycho trap into the cover. Whoa! Whoa, Selena kicks out. Selena kicks out. That's big. That is big. Senton misses. Springboard stunner from Selena. Here we go. Got her up. Going for her own 450. Into the cover to make history. No. Tatum kicks out. What the hell is happening now? Tatum able to dodge. No! Out of nowhere. We thought Tatum might have got the dodge. Selena into the cover. We have a new Women's North American Champion. You can see some bruising from this battle, but the first ever Women's Breakout Tournament winner, just like the first Men's Breakout Tournament winner, becomes North American Champion. She called her shot for tonight. She called it at the biggest stage, and now she can reap the rewards, bask in the fruits of her labor, oh, whatever I'm talking about. We have a new champion. What a moment.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Once again, we do not have to even say his name. He doesn't have to be booked on the card. He just gets to show up when he wants to. Joe Hendry is here. He's, of course, had his problems with a certain ginger former breakout and with whatever is left of metaphor. But what does the 252 pounds of pure motivation have to do with Stand and Deliver? Because Connor Murphy won't show up and give you guys your money's worth, allow me to do his job for him. As a representative of TNA Wrestling, you would think Connor would take it as an opportunity to show his skills in front of not only NXT, but TNA as well. But no, instead he believes that he can choose when and when not to show up to work, and keeps using the fact that I'm not contracted to NXT. I've done more for NXT than he has, and maybe if Connor wasn't being such a whiny bitch when I was interim GM, he wouldn't have these problems we do now. Well, he is actually here. Connor Murphy has arrived at Stand and Deliver. He did show up. This seems to be when he wanted to. Connor can finally turn around, and I can finally acknowledge the fact that he's on my screen. He was in the Final Four of the Breakout Tournament, but then suddenly vanished, and slightly because of his own merit. But now, the Vibrant King is back. And now Joe Hendry is as stunned as we are. Oh, wait a minute! Already no words said by Connor. It's all business, a prodigizer to Joe Hendry. This could have been a match if Connor had actually shown up recently, but no, he's been that whiny bitch Hendry was talking about. And now Connor again, man, what are we doing? What has gotten into you? This has never once been how you act, but I guess it's our fault. People like him shouldn't be here. People like him shouldn't take spots from people like me. He doesn't work here. TNA wrestlers don't belong here. I didn't work years of my life trying to get here just for an average Joe to take my spotlight. Well, Connor, you said TNA wrestlers don't belong where? You said TNA wrestlers shouldn't be where? Well, that is former tag team champion of this universe mode, but now TNA superstar, Elijah. Known ally of Joe Hendry, the Drifter has drifted his way back to NXT at Stand and Deliver. You're right about one thing, Connor. TNA wrestlers don't work here. But from what I've been seeing the last couple of months, do you even work here? I personally believe Joe Hendry. Of course you believe Joe Hendry, because everyone believes in Joe Hendry for no goddamn reason. He hasn't shown anyone a single thing to prove why people should believe in his fake-ass personality. Fake hair color, fake singer, and a fake wrestler. I won a contract by being Final Four in the Breakout Tournament. You got fired 2 years ago because your fake brother was way more interesting than you will ever be. I will put you down right now on NXT, on TNA, because I guess we can just do that. I will stomp your head into the dirt to show why I am a star waiting to happen, and it doesn't matter what company you work for, I will gladly prove it. Well, you said any company, Connor. That is newly acquired from AAA, the mega champion El Hijo del Vikingo. We got people from everywhere, Connor. The NXT is partnered up with many, many companies. I wouldn't try your luck. Vikingo is here. You know what? I don't need this right now. Elijah, you better watch your back if you know what's good for you. But we are done here.
Back at it again. Lost City 9999.
Santana was good.
Connor, I wouldn't go that way either, because Mike Santana is in the damn crowd. The standard bearer, the flag bearer of TNA Wrestling, has also arrived at Stand and Deliver, one of the fastest rising stars in TNA. And Connor, you might be able to take Elijah, but that's a loud and proud Boricua from the Bronx, and you might want to get out of Dodge as quick as possible. But all this is just a reminder, NXT can only get wilder. Now it's time for the Heritage Title Open Challenge, and everyone believes that Ethan Page only cares about having the title to eventually cash in option C for the NXT Championship. Nothing else. So with the generous open challenges he's been doing, or at least the one he's been doing, All Ego is not very happy about having to defend tonight, probably because he wanted to cash in. But it's another open challenge. Who is gonna accept? Huh? Kalani Jordan, the standout of the NXT Women's Division. Is this even possible? I guess the Heritage title never really specified which gender. If Kalani wins, she would have the opportunity to cash in on the NXT Women's Championship. So we have our second intergender match, I guess. Kalani Jordan is going to be allowed to challenge for the NXT Heritage Championship and put the title in the air. If Thea can, if Rhea can, why can't Kalani? But can anybody do it like Lani and win a championship right now? Hold on a minute, stack it up, Ethan Page. Don't adjust your screen, this is actually what's happening. Oh my god, Ethan, he ain't playing. He ain't playing rights and lefts, if you get what I mean. Kalani now off the Spanish fly, went for a swanton. I was gonna say swanton. Are you kidding me? I feel like we should like cut the recording. I feel like we should pull back the curtain. You know, I should not be able to speak. It's all right. Now Ethan Page setting up for a neck breaker into the cover, and now again Kalani's gonna power out at one before one. Big kick takes her down again. One count. Kalani, this is gonna be harder than that. Oh god, well that'll make it freaking easier. Raking the eye of Kalani, rolling her up here, but no, Kalani able to get out of it. Thank god, but a big kick there. Ethan Page, if he were to go through this whole path where he does not want to defend, he only wants to cash it in and then lose it on the night where he very much wants to cash in, like he wants to cash in tonight. We still don't know if he's actually able to cash in like a Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm not really sure the legalities on that. I know TNA has their way, but we're not TNA, so maybe we can do it a different way. Maybe Ethan Page has figured out the legal loophole of that. I'm not sure. Maybe he just told one person and that counts. I don't know. But Kalani, oh god, went for a big shot there, but no, twisted grin off the missed moonsault into the cover to retain. No, it's not gonna be that easy. And now Kalani trying to regroup on the apron, but now here we go, springboarding herself, or just leaping over, but now springboard 450. She is standing out right now. Now here we go, got her in, one of a kind moonsaults, a split-legged into the drop zone. Oh god, it was so close. Ethan Page kicks out just barely. You could have called it a 3, but cleaned her damn clock there into the cover. No, Kalani able to get out of it, and now flipping the leverage there. Hold on a minute. I see you. No, god, no, we don't. Maybe we don't. Oh god, big kick. Oh no, big shot takes her into the kick. Okay. No, possum pin. Kalani, small peck edge. No, Ethan Page not able to. Oh god, Jesus. And now missing that springboard, and now Ethan, oh god, All Ego show it out, and now snatching her up, power slam into the cover. He's feeling great about himself right now. No, but Kalani able to kick out, and now here we go. We are going back and forth here, a very competitive match. The Heritage Championship on the line. We still got NXT Women's Championship match tonight, so technically speaking, Kalani could be able to use it if she doesn't wake. Ethan Page thinks he can do it, and maybe he can do it. I'm not really sure. But look, off the bottom rope into a 450. Now on the top, Swanton misses. And now Ethan looking to take advantage. Kalani got a little overzealous and gets dropped and thrown into the Ego's edge. Ethan Page retains the NXT Heritage Championship, and that's one part of his plan, I guess, but he's so egotistical that there's no way he would think that that was so easy that he could do another champion. Oh, hey, look how easy that was. It was so easy. I can do it again. I'm such a fighting champion. I can beat 2 people easily in one night and still cash in option C.
This is the revolution.
Well, Ethan Page, I think you might want to rethink your decision. You won. Move on. Cash in whenever you want, but it seems like the revolution will be televised at Stand and Deliver. Absolute Ricky Saints is here. Obvious history with Ethan Page in the past, and now he's going to challenge for the NXT Heritage Championship in his first match, in his debut, as an unannounced participant, just like how Ethan Page won the belt at No Mercy. Ricky Saints is here. It's official. And it's his ego that might get the best of him. Ricky Saints is here and now giving the damn business to Ethan Page. And I know, God, wait a minute. Ethan Page could very well do it. Imagine the scenes if he's able to squander Ricky Saints' debut. Ruin it right now. Ethan Page trying to go to the outside. Just went through a very competitive match with Kalani Jordan. But Ricky looks like he's going to be able to pick up the pieces. No, wait, Ethan. Small package. No way. Not like this. Ethan Page almost did it, went for a big boot, able to dodge, and spear! A spear from Ricky Saints, and now set him up for the Rochambeau! That is absolute, my brother. The stroke daddy into the cover. Ricky Saints is Heritage Champion. And that means Ethan Page doesn't get what he wants. He gets too egotistical, and he ends up losing his championship. Ricky Saints now has the opportunity to cash in for the NXT Championship anytime, any place. I think that's how it works at this point. So Ricky Saints now has the key to the damn kingdom, but will he be able to cash that in? Maybe he doesn't want to do it tonight. Maybe he just wants to celebrate his debut. I'm not really sure, but what a win. Absolute is here. Now it's time for the NXT Women's Championship match, as in comes Zaria. She has been a dominant force ever since debuting at NXT War Games during a match between Tiffany Stratton, then champion, and her opponent tonight, causing a DQ and causing havoc ever since. Was unsuccessful in the Women's Iron Survivor match, but now, after striking fear into everyone except for one single person, Stephanie Vaquer. Steph says that she's the only person not scared of Zaria. La Primera won the belt at Deadline because of what happened earlier with Lyra and Giulia, all their history. Now, after trying to get revenge on Zaria for months and months, after all those times, costing her the title maybe early than it could have happened, it finally comes to a head tonight. Dark Angel versus Aussie Powerhouse put the NXT Women's title to the sky. We have only seen 2 title changes, almost said one. We've only seen 2 title changes tonight, and technically that's not really a lot when you think about it, because, well, that's not a little bit, it's not only, if you know what I mean, because we saw Chris Velvet retain the North American Championship, we saw United retain the Tag Team Championships, and we did see a new Women's North American Champion in Selena Adams, and a new Heritage Champion just now with Ricky Saints. So now Stephanie trying to get the points on the board for the retentions tonight. It's even right now, but Zaria not letting that happen in the easiest way possible. It's going to take a lot to take down Zaria. And now, oh my God, off that clothesline, just, oh Jesus. Zaria is taken onto the path, the same path that a lot of Australian wrestlers have, like Rhea Ripley, Grayson Waller, Buddy Murphy in the past. And now she's looking to add more gold to the Australian list of wrestlers. Oh my God, into a choke slam. But no way, Stephanie fighting her from the floor. Went for a single leg drop kick, but Zaria able to dodge and now got her set up into a zesty pinfall. No, Stephanie able to kick out. And now here we go, just using the power to her advantage. Oh my goodness. Just walking around the ring with her. Zaria's picked up wins over. Oh Jesus, that was very quick of a splash, but able to dodge, thank God for her sake. Stephanie now eating defeat right there. Up on the middle rope. Nowhere near. And, oh Jesus, a spear entering the zone of destruction. No. Able to grab the ropes there. And now, damn, I'm struggling. But here we go. Zaria got her up. for that F5, but no, Stephanie using her, able to get out of it, using elbows to the side of the head, and now Stephanie going up to the top rope, big crossbody, and now again up to the top rope. I'm losing my mind here and losing my voice into that spiral tap. Whoa. That is a bit early kick out for her. Went for a leg drop, but Zaria able to move into a clothesline. Now big shot to the head. I think we're a little bit bruising a little bit. I'm all out of sorts right now. It's okay. It's probably because I'm looking at Stephanie Vaquer. Don't worry about it. Went for a shot there, but no. Zaria into the corner. No way. Able to dodge a little bit. Now got him stuck up in the tree of woe. I need to recollect my thoughts. Stephanie Vaquer just like holding her up there. And now Stephanie able to dodge that into an elbow. No, Zaria got her up into a bear hug. Hold on a minute. Zaria got that locked in, cinched in, just bouncing around the ring with her. And Stephanie can't really get out of it outside of using her limbs to her advantage. Using these elbows. Now bell clap takes her out. Here we go, floating over, hold on, into a DDT right on that WWE logo. And now Stephanie takes her down with that knee strike, seated in the corner. La Primera looking, setting it up. But oh, wait, taking too much time, pandering to the crowd. She gets up into a big boot. And now Zaria got her up. F5, zone of destruction. I don't know if that's the spear or the F5 that she calls it. But into the cover. We could have had a new NXT Women's Champion, but not able to do it just yet. Stephanie Vaquer able to miss that single leg drop kick. Got her goozled here, though. Zaria just back on the attack, getting her military press into a power slam. No way, here we go, able to send off there, super kick from Stephanie into the corner we go, big knee strike takes her down again, this time no wasted motion, into that double knees, that Meteora, and now setting her up, oh my goodness, Booker T, where you at? No, set it up for it, no, into, what the hell's happening, wheelbarrow takedown into the cover, but no, Stephanie not able to get it yet, but now, I'm not gonna continue doing this, because it's just gonna sound crazy, but a devil's kiss. We're just keeping it going. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 times she hit that devil's kiss. And now she's feeling herself. Got her stacked up into the SVB. Oh my goodness me. Oh, what? Zaria kicked out. And now Stephanie going for that spiral tap again. Caught into a sleeper hold. Zaria's got a sleeper hold locked in. Stephanie Vaquer has nowhere to go, nowhere to crawl. As now, hold on, may this her NXT Women's Championship reign could be in jeopardy. She just won at a deadline, and now able to get out of it somehow, but Zaria is still taking her down. That powerhouse we've been building up for so damn long. Jesus! Clothesline over the top, and now got her up one more time, entering a zone of destruction. Gets off into a backstabber. She gets off her shoulders, now for a second time. Packaged her up, SVB. Stephanie Vaquer retains the NXT Women's Championship. Oh my goodness, I thought for a second, multiple times in that match, that Zaria was going to be a champion already. But Stephanie able to keep her reign going, won it in the Iron Survivor controversial fashion, maybe not deserving that night, but she well earned it tonight. Stephanie Vaquer still at the top of the NXT Women's division. And I don't think it can get any better. Stephanie gonna pander the crowd a little bit. A headbutt out of nowhere, and a huge shot from the beautiful Madness Giulia. We saw her win earlier tonight. She's cleaned herself up a little bit, but she has arrived to take out the NXT Women's Champion. That knee strike to the head. Giulia, now with Lyra in the past, can focus on what she was trying to focus on since she got here. They debuted the same night, going after the same thing. A Northern Lights bomb. Giulia can finally get to what she thinks she's owed. These two have so much history, and Giulia just knocked out Stephanie after a grueling battle with Zaria. But wow, busted her open. That's deep. That's not just up on the eyebrow. That's spread throughout her whole body almost. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Giulia has made her mark and made a statement. Definitely made her mark on Stephanie. That's what's to come, I guess. We are moments away from our main event, but let's show you all what's next for the future of NXT. On the following episode after Stand and Deliver, we got some shenanigans. Get ready for some surprises. The first one being that Connor Murphy will step inside a ring on NXT for real this time to take on Elijah, representing TNA. We will hear from Dark State after their debut earlier tonight in the chaos they've already caused. And then the winner of this match, the main event, will open the show. So without further ado, let's get right. This man, fully exclusive to NXT, kick you out of the NXT arena, delaying the inevitable. Please sign Cedric. I signed him. We're done. Sold out. Well, do what I want, princess. Add him to the fucking match. It's time, fellas. It's main event time. The fatal four-way for the NXT Championship. You saw how we got here, and now the ruler, Femi, finally has a shot at the NXT title. Every time he's in a number one contenders match or getting close to receiving a title match, he's either suspended, distracted, or not pinned in the match. This is finally going to be his first title match, and it's a long time coming. He has no hatred and no distractions to anyone inside or outside of this match, but someone who does is Alexander Bishop. He hates the fact that he's been in this match because it was supposed to be a one-on-one against the champion when he won the Iron Survivor. This member of United has had a long story going since he lost the North American title, elevated himself by beating AJ Styles. He's wearing a Cedric Alexander termination pink slip on his shirt, but he hates the fact that Santana beat him on the last NXT episode because of Trick Williams, a man who has had many chances at the NXT title, once at No Mercy but lost because of Femi, lost an ambulance match at War Games to the Ruler, lost at Deadline by roll-up to Cedric Alexander when he could have ended his career right then. He helped fend off Ethan Page because he respected the champion, but trying to add himself into this match has caused a ripple in that bond because they all have to face Cedric Alexander. And ever since before Deadline, he has this stipulation where as long as he keeps the championship, he keeps his job. Please Sign Cedric was a campaign reimagined in 2024 when he was fired from Raw and from the Hurt Business. He came out of nowhere to win the title at War Games from Grayson Waller, thought he had a friend in Trick, thought he had a one-on-one match with Bishop, but since he was pinned by Femi, we have gotten here. It's the main event. For the third year in a row, it's a fatal four-way. Who walks out with the NXT World Championship? It all comes down to this. Four men that have been dead set on this championship. Trick Williams came to NXT to prove himself that he could, he didn't get the experience really of developing on this brand. He was up with Carmelo Hayes on the main roster almost instantly, so he didn't really get a chance to develop. He thought that going back here and maybe winning the NXT Women's Championship, NXT Championship would get him to where he thinks he can be, but it's avoided him ever since. Femi has been avoided by everyone everybody for good reason, because he would probably kill everybody. But it's okay. That's now Cedric Alexander dead set on proving himself as a singles guy, even though he didn't have a job for a long time, and now dead set on keeping the NXT Championship, because his job's on the line. And now Alexander Bishop, of course, trying to be the first call to ever do so. Are you kidding me? Trying to be the first breakout to ever make it that far and prove himself as the most successful one, and the only successful one he was trying to do for a long time. That didn't work. The chair just went off of that somebody's head, and oh my god, we just got caught up in the turnbuckle. Michinoku driver from Cedric. Trick trying to steal the pinfall and take it from his friend and take a job from him. And I think he went for a lumbar check, but kendo sticks are flying around from Trick Willy Wonka. And now up to the top rope, he went on to Cedric, and Oba's up there too on to Cedric. Is Trick getting a final verdict? A final verdict on Bishop into the cover. Oba Femi's able to break it up. He knew he had that locked down, but oh god, Cedric's throwing it around. And now here we go. Got him in. Ooh, detonation kick from Cedric. Big chair shot to Trick. There's no more friendship between those two. But oh my god, little tornado DDT went for the fall from Grace, but no, Cedric able to somehow get out of it. Close on over the top rope, but Bishop's got a goddamn kendo stick. Doesn't matter. Lumbar check. And now Trick trying to steal the pin again. Are you kidding me? But Cedric breaks it up. Trick shot into the cover. That's an ender. That's a match ender, but no. Oba kicks out, or able to break it up, I should say. And now he's got Bishop, and he's gonna toss that puppy around. Jesus Lord. Full Nelson under the chair, but a big shot there from Bishop did not matter. But now Bishop and Oba going back and forth, big super kicks. Springboard, trying to use some speed and quickness. Doesn't go up there that often, but he needed it then. And now taking apart everybody. Look at this, big dragon suplex. And now springboard to the inside of the ring off the middle rope. And now calling up Trick, but Oba's a little bit too close for comfort there. And now, what is happening? So much just happened. Trick trying to steal the pin again, and Oba's able to break it up. So did Cedric, but a big pump kick there from Trick Williams. Went for the trick shot, not able to do it. They just completely aired him. And now into that fall away, whatever the hell, poison Rana on Oba Femi. But now Trick trying to take out Oba. Cedric with the same idea. They're looking to double up on Oba. But oh, Bishop's back in and gonna ruin the damn job. Lumbar check though. Bishop falls onto the cover and Trick Williams off the lumbar check. No. Trick kicks out. And now Oba's back up. Oba's back up with a fall from Grace to Bishop. Fall from Grace to Trick. And another to Cedric Alexander into the cover. Wow. Trick able to get out of the ring and push him out there. Oba Femi could have had the NXT Championship right there, but Trick Williams is now taking him up the ramp. Huge shot takes him down. Trick and Oba, they've had their beef since the minute Trick arrived. So now those two dealing with themselves on the apron, or on the ramp, I should say. Final verdict from behind, picking up the pieces. Bishop, can he do it? No, Cedric kicks out somehow, but Bishop knows he has to. This is the biggest chance right now. Kimura lock, death sentence, or maybe an eviction notice. This could be for Cedric Alexander. Got it cinched in. He knows this is his chance. Everybody else is down and out. But speaking of, Trick Williams has made his way back into the damn ring. He could have had it right then. That might have been Bishop's best chance, but now Trick Williams taking him down. Oh my god, Oba's back up, and he's there. Choke slam on the apron, or from the apron, I should say. And now Oba and Trick going out to the outside. What is going on here? And Bishop wants nothing to do with Oba Femi or Trick Williams, and now he's just gonna take apart the announce here. What's this for? He wants to chill. Alexander Bishop trying to chill out a little bit. He knew he could have had that championship won there, but now there's really no point with Oba and Trick running around breaking up everything. Now Bishop just gonna take a mealy old stroll, but Oba and Trick have made it to the announce table area. Oba's taking apart the other one. That's just a great idea, isn't it? Now, Femi taking out, putting Trick on the announce table. Bishop is still standing on the other one because reasons. And now, what does Oba have planned? Oba, he's got Trick Williams up. Oh my god, power bomb, chucking him over to Bishop's table. And Bishop's able to catch him for a back suplex, Saito style, through the announce table. They just doubled up on Trick Williams. That's him gone for at least a little bit. Bishop feeling himself, even though he was kind of past that. But now Cedric up on the other announce table. He's got Oba, Fisherman Buster through it. Just took out Oba Femi. Both announce tables are down, and Cedric Alexander able to fight back into this. Trick and Oba are now taken out, and now Bishop and Cedric know that they have to win this in the middle of the ring. This should have been the one-on-one match after he won the Iron Survivor. So now we're getting it right. Freaking now. God went for the cut for the Spanish fly, but no cut into that suplex. Now Trick Williams. Oh, God damn it. How are you still up? How are you alive? God damn it. Into the cover on Cedric. How is Oba alive? How are both of you alive? And now, fall from grace on Cedric. And another one on Trick. No, Trick. Able to fight out. Trick shot! Trick shot on Oba Femi. Into the cover, falling into it. No, Trick just got pulled out by Carmelo Hayes. Why now? Why ever? Don't you have John Cena to worry about at WrestleMania? Did he hit too close to home about Trick Williams overshadowing you? You knew if he won the NXT Championship, he would overshadow you at least a little bit. And now Carmelo Hayes getting out of dodge after costing his former best friend the championship. And Bishop's back in. Bishop's just going to pick up the pieces of the fall from grace from earlier. No, Cedric reverses the pin. Crucifix into the cover. No, Bishop able to get out of it. And now got him in. Lombard check. No, Kip's out of it. And now stacked him up here. Bishop rolled up Cedric. No, Cedric able to get out of it. And now big shot takes him. Here we go. Got him in for the final verdict. Into the cover. Can he do it? That is history. Alexander Bishop is NXT champion. That is such a wild thing to say. From the very first breakout tournament to the North American Championship, now it's from Iron Survivor to NXT Champion, the first breakout to ever main event stand and deliver, to ever get to this point, and to ever win the NXT Championship. And now United has all the gold that they can get as of now. The tag team champions belong to them. The NXT champion belongs to them, but this is more symbolic because now Chris Velvet and Selena Adams are your women's and men's North American champions. And Jackson Drake is part of Dark State lurking in the back. Alexander Bishop has always tried to be the most successful breakout and the only one to make it that far, but genuinely, he has opened the door for many to follow in his footsteps. The thing he tried to destroy, he's actually the flag bearer for. That's your champion.